Hey guys, Coach Gigi here, and in this video I'm going to explain you about tempo. I'm going to explain you the definition of tempo and what is the meaning of those numbers. Most of you might see these numbers in your workouts on the exercise I prescribe for you and might wondering, what is this number? What is tempo? Well, I'm here to explain you what is that and how you can work with it. First, tempo means the phase or the speed of an exercise, the way you perform the exercise. Now, let's take an example. Bodyweight squats. If you have bodyweight squats and you have the tempo 3, 1, 2, 1. 3 meaning lowering down, when you're lowering down into a squat. 1 means the bottom position, once you reach down into a finishing position of the exercise. Second means the upward phase, when you're coming up from the finishing position, returning back to the starting position. And 1 means top position, once you reach back up to the top. So this is the meaning of the numbers. 3 lowering down, 1 bottom position, 2 upward phase, and 1 top position. Because when you perform each exercise, when you perform a bodyweight squats, for example, you gotta focus on the movement. You cannot just drop yourself down and then standing back up. There's no movement control and there's no tension in the muscle. You just let the gravity to push you down. Okay, don't let the gravity, we gotta work against the gravity. We gotta keep that tension in the muscle. So every time when you see this tempo, you see the numbers on each exercise, that means you have to have a good control of the movement. Those numbers are there for you to help you to control the movement, to learn how to control the movement. Don't let the cables to control the movement or the gravity to control that. You have to work on it. So it's very important to control the movement. But for example, let's say you have a different exercise. Let's say you have bicep curls, okay? And your tempo on bicep curls, you might have 2, 1, 4, 1. This is the number. This is your tempo on bicep curl. And we have here, okay? We keep the arms here. And we do the following. We start with the 2. We start from the bottom first, okay? We change. We start from the bottom, where we curl the arm up, okay? So we go 1, 2, pause here for a second, squeeze the biceps, and then we go to the 4. We're lowering down, the lower down phase. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. You see how slow I was going? The tension is always on the bicep, okay? And we pause here for a second, keep the arms stretched, do not fully kick back here, keep it a little bit forward, stretch the bicep, and again, 1, 2, pause for a second, 1, 2, 3, 4. You see that? It's gonna be a lot of tension in the muscle and it's gonna give you that stretch on the muscle. And when you pause here for a second, you get that momentum to squeeze the bicep. So which is the best because you have a good contraction of the bicep and a good stretch of the muscle. So you gotta be focused on the movement. On 2 different exercises, it might change the numbers, the way you start, because on the squat, you start from the top, okay? On the bicep, you start from the bottom. So this is the difference. When you go on the squat and you have 3, 1, 2, 1, which means 3 lowering down, 1 is the bottom position, 2 is the upright position, and 1 the top position. On the bicep is reverse. 2 is the bottom position, 1 is the top position, 4 is the downward position, and 1 again is the bottom position.